The tech people, there you go. I don't know these 21st century terms. We just have a computer that does it. But I wanted to give them their props because they brought this mic up here and it's exactly the right height. They're very good at what they do. Very good at what they do.
Welcome to Stella Fest, everyone, to Duluth, Georgia.
I'm coming up, so you better get this party started.
Go ahead.
I'm coming up, so you better get this party started. Get this party started on a Friday night. Everybody's waiting for me to arrive. Oh, I can't hear myself.
I can fix that. Yeah, that's right.
Sending out a message from forward to aft. I'll be looking flashy in my new shuttlecraft. I got style plenty, see my jewels aglow. I can hit 120 if you catch what I throw.
No, it's pointing towards her, not my crowd.
I'm coming out. Oh, I can't.
Done that.
I'm coming out, so you better get this party started. I'm coming out, so you better get this party started. Pumping up the volume, teasing out my weed. I'm cruising through Atlanta, I'm here on shore leave. Left behind my day job in the price of Monday. I'm here for a party, girl, you know I don't play ukulele very well. Stellar Fest is freaking and I'm coming up fast. I'll be burning photons, you'll be kissing my age-appropriate shows. I'm coming up, so you better get this party started. I'm coming up, so you better get this party started. Making my connection as I enter the room. Hi Angela, how are you?
Hello.
You good? You got good connections. Is Alan Seiler out there?
Yeah.
Where is he? Hi Alan.
Hi, Roxanne.
Yeah, Alan and I are all buddies. Alan he's just amazing at everything he does. At aging, he is just spectacular. Where were we? Making my connections as I enter the room. Everybody's chilling as I set up the ukulele groove. Pumping up the volume to this ukulele beat. Everybody's dancing and they're dancing for me. Let's try that again. Everybody's dancing and they're dancing for me.
Sorry, I had a bug crawling on me.
I said everybody. Everybody's dancing and they're dancing. Sure. Oh, fantastic. I'm your sexy stylist. You'll get no interference, my directive is prime. I'm coming up, so you better get this party started. I'm coming up, so you better get this party started. 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 Ladies and gentlemen, I thought that was appropriate for our opening here at Stellar Fest. Get this party. Are you ready to party this weekend? Has anybody seen
Hi, Yoda.
Her Name Desire? Well, I've decided that our con call, everybody needs a con call, right? Our con call is Stella! So anytime you need to pick up the room, just say Stella! Anytime you see your buds, just say Stella! That's our con call for StellarCon. Okay.
Free bird!
You gotta pay for this bird, baby. Next up is a joke set.
La 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 la.
Now what happened?
I'm obviously from New Appalachia, Alpha Centauri.
That I'm gonna put you to work.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, here come the jokes. Are you ready? Your physics teacher was only partly right. There is no friction in space, but the drag is fantastic. Yeah, space is very, very boring, very boring. But I tell you, being a drag in space is very different from being in drag in space. That's fantastic. You know, I dated a lot of red shirts in my time. My mother says it's commitment issues. I like to think of it as speed dating without the tables or the fear that you'll meet them somewhere else. Yeah, you know, I've dated throughout the multiverse. I really have. I dated, you know, Princess Leia and I, we went to finishing school together. So I dated on Alderaan. I did a lot of the Alderaan apps like Match.com and Jedi Mingle. A little too fanatical on Jedi Mingle. This is not the date you're looking for. How many times have I heard that? Yeah, but I stopped dating on Alderaan because I was looking for love in Alderaan places. It was a blast. Too soon. All the Alderanians. Yeah. You know, I am older than I look. No comments? I knew Yoda when he was still a gremlin. That's why I told him he shouldn't move to Dagobah because there's all that water, and he's probably eating after midnight. Grogu. Yeah. So no, I'm not just a Star Trek queen. I do travel throughout the multiverse. You know, I do Star Trek, Star Wars, Doctor Who. You know, I did that little Who-Lanta, convention for years. Such fond memories. You know. So I think that I don't understand why a Doctor Who convention booked a Star Trek drag queen for so long. I think they were listening to the fans, but they misunderstood. You know, fans are always asking for a Doctor Who's Star Trek crossover, but not a Star Trek cross-dresser. I just flew in from Hoth, and boy is it cold. Oh no, that's not the joke. Sorry, I screwed that one up. All right, reset. I just flew in from Hoth, and boy, are my nacelles tired. You know that old joke, that old Bible joke? Just flew in, and boy, are my arms tired. Star Trek play. So, let's see, where were we? I did just fly in from Hoth, and boy, was it cold. Let's try that again. I just flew in from Hoth, and boy, was it cold.
How cold was
It
it?
was so cold, I had to take the tom-tom I was sleeping in and put it inside another tom-tom just to stay warm. Yeah, but you know, Doctor Who, that Time Day convention, that Who convention, I think it's because I'm just big, blue, and boxy that they kept inviting me back. And that is exactly why I will no longer wear a light on top of my head. I am a temporal agent. You can call me a temp agent. Yeah, I am the temporal agent with the fashion division. Yeah. The fashion wars, you've heard of the fashion wars. You heard of the eugenics wars of the 1990s, when the beautiful, beautiful yet dangerous supermodels walked the earth. Naomi Campbell, and all of those, they're eugenics survivors. So blasted the rest of them in outer space. But anyway, the great thing about being a time traveler is that I can travel to anywhere in time. If my shoes aren't in fashion, I can travel to somewhere where they are. Of course, you couldn't do that with those shoes. You would need interdimensional travel for that. You'd probably have to travel to a dimension where the folds of your ankle skin hang over your feet so you can't see them. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, I just want to say I'm very excited to be here. I'm going to do one more song for you. We got enough time for one more. So the future is so bright, everyone's going to have to wear banana clips over their eyes. I'll leave you with one little thing. Live long and prosper. And moisturize. Because that heat and dryness on Vulcan is terrible. One of the guests this weekend is my dear, dear friend Sandy Gilbert. You know Sandy Gilbert? I love her to death. My husband, actually, she has a fantastic book, ladies and gentlemen. If you can get her book, get her book. My husband did the cover illustration. He drew a cartoon over. That's the picture on the cover of the book.
You're fine.
Yeah, I love her to death. So
You're
I'm
just
going to do a song.
you're live on
honor of
YouTube.
her.
What'd you say? I say you're on YouTube. Oh, hi guys.
I will be having an album come out later this year. My friends in 5 Year Mission. Does anybody know the band 5 Year Mission? 5 Year Mission, they do Star Trek songs. They've done one for every episode of the original series. And I'm doing an album that's called Moxie Does 5 Year Mission. So I'm covering several of their songs, and I have some original songs there too, and I'm going to do some of my covers. I'm basically doing parodies of their songs, most of them. And this is one on the Man Trap. Anybody know the Man Trap, the episode of Star Trek? So the Man Trap, just to give you a quick rundown, it's the one where there's a salt vampire who can look like anybody and sucks the salt out of your body and you die. Right? And so this is a little song called The Man Trap. It's a 5 Year Mission song, but I rewrote it from the perspective of the salt vampire. more later. I should move this where I can see. She blocked these people sitting right here so they can't see my lovely face. Can you see nothing? Too much, too much. Put it on, put it on. I'm exactly as you remember me. You're not the first to tell that tale. Is there some place we can go? We have real chemistry. By that, of course, I mean NaCl. You're exactly what I want. You say you've got just what I need. You don't see me the way that I do. Why, I'm a girl who has her needs. Right now I'm peckish. Why don't we grab a bite to eat something with loads of MSG? You're exactly what I want. You say you've got just what I need, or so it seems. I'm a salt vampire. We once had a vast empire. Now it's just me. And boy, am I hungry. Let me caress your face. Put these suckers in place so I can suck all the salt from your veins. So this is it. It won't hurt a bit. The next little line is a reference to the episode. Does anybody remember the episode? Where they talk about the buffalo roaming the American plains? Anybody
Yeah.
remember? But these salt vampires at one time were like that. So when I mentioned buffalo in the song, don't give me a very strange look, because that's where it's coming. It's actually, do some research, people. Yes, I was once free as the buffalo. Now I'm the last of a dying breed. This is the best line I've ever written for a song. Next, are you ready? Been here with Dr. Crater, Nancy too, but then I ate her. Why couldn't everyone just let us be? But now I'm here with you. I'd like to run away with you. You know it's true. I'm a salt vampire. I'll be all that you desire. Now I'm here for you. I can be a tribble or a mooga too. Let me caress your face. Put my suckers in place so I can suction all the salt from your veins. It's almost too high, isn't it? So this is it. It might hurt a bit. I'm a salt vampire. We once had a vast empire. Now it's just me. And boy, am I hungry. Let me caress your face. Put these suckers in place so I can suck all the salt from your veins. So that's all I got. It's actually going to hurt a lot. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Stella! And now, here, the brilliant, absolutely brilliant.
You're fine. Sorry for the jolting of the phone, folks. But there was another bug on me. Oh, what kind it was? Something I picked up outside, I guess.
Stella,
As we parked under the tree.
organized for myself. Okay, welcome to Stellarfest.
Woo!
You have cheat sheet.
You're okay, Kenny.
Another hand from Moxie. talk about the programming and the fact that every one of you with a badge around your neck, if you haven't figured it out yet, there's a link to the YAP app, which is our app for Stellar Fest. So scan that QR code and download the schedule, or you can review this amazing program guide that has been created cover to cover from a wonderful husband, Chris Seconder. So I'm Angela Seconder, and you are?
Hello.
I'm Chris. I missed everything she just said.
Who's messing with the program guide? We haven't practiced this, duh. Okay.
Now, how many of you come to Conjuration? Raise your hand. Cool. Now, how many of you have not been to Conjuration? Nice to meet you.
Yay!
So glad you're here. We actually did it backwards. That's what I was telling somebody earlier. Science fiction was our gateway drug. So, I mean, that's how we really got into geekdom. And then, because I was running a Harry Potter camp at the house and we turned it to a convention, we started with fantasy, but we probably should have started with science fiction. So it took us 11 years, but we finally got here, and now we get to do both. We get to spread the joy across the family. I mean, I don't know if she
Hi.
knows how she got started, but I know exactly how I got started. Here.
Oh, yes.
Picture 1973. 5555 Alder Drive, Forest Park, Georgia. 6-year-old me gets up. Mom and Dad are asleep. They're school teachers. They get to sleep in on Saturday. There's Fruit Loops, and there's milk, and there's a TV. Big console TV that sits on the floor, weighs 5,004 pounds.
Yeah.
I turn on the TV, I click a couple. Some new show just showed up. What is this? Star Trek. What? It's the animated series brought me in. Think how thrilled I was when 3 years later I'm flicking around on a Saturday afternoon and I discovered they had turned it into a live action show. Coolest thing ever. My 9-year-old naive self told my father that, look, they turned my cartoon into a live action. He laughed about that till the day he died. And it was pretty amusing, but that's what got me started. And I mean, you really can throw anything to sci-fi at me, and it will stick. I should be trying. Yeah, we love it all. We want to do it all. We want you to tell us what you want. You check out our panels. We've got a nice variety. We've got game shows. We've got regular panels. We've got places for you to argue and fight and places for you to love. And we want to make this your show. So what you want is what we want to give. Please feel free to stop us at any time and go, man, you ever thought about doing it? Because I promise you, I've got my pen ready and I'm taking notes. So I've only done one panel so far and I already got 2 notes. So by the end of the weekend, the whole thing will be filled. So it should be fun.
Yeah, so for any of you that do provide content or want to just provide content ideas, we're always open for that.
We're happy to steal your ideas. We're not
Leverage.
still guilty at all.
Leverage. We're leveraging. We're not stealing.
That's it. That's how I forgot. I live with a marketer here. And my wife is always reminding me that we don't steal, we leverage.
And we don't ask for permission, we ask for forgiveness. So, everything, all the walls, all the decorations, except for some of the props, those are not ours. But he created, he's the artist. All the shirt designs, all the logos, everything you see, our little mascot, which you can't see here, but is in the lobby and at the game room hall. Craig, that's a sign from him that he created.
She hates the fact that we call him Craig. So make sure every time you see her, say, oh, by the way, I love the little name.
It's growing on me.
Just
It's
for
growing on me. So, it is a growing thing. This is our first year, but it's not our last. We're already really excited about the attendance. This is really, wow.
I told you.
Yes, you did. You did. You're right. Do you have a question?
It's doing Star Trek.
Oh, I can't see it in the lights. All I can see is shapes of some sort. Anyway, so, diverging. What we'd like to do is highlight some of the content that we have this weekend. So if there's any track directors in the room, because I can't see any of you, Alan or Charles Kelso or Danny Cook, anybody in here that can do a quick rundown of what you're offering this weekend?
We know Alan's in here, he's already been called out.
That's right. Thanks, Moxie.
And thank you, Alan. He's actually what got us started in conventions. The first place, we never would have had a guest.
Hello. Oh, it's been a while since I've been on a convention stage. Oh, I love it. I know. So I am running the Doctor Who track this weekend. No. And thank you, Moxie, for entertaining us earlier. I have missed doing conventions with you because you were always one of the highlights of Timegate and Hoolanta for me. Seeing you every year just brought me joy. I love you. So we have got a lot of great stuff planned in the Doctor Who track. We have a couple of highlights. One, since it's been mentioned a couple of times, Timegate and Hoolanta, the convention that I used to run, we are working on a documentary about the history of that convention. We have released a teaser trailer 2 weeks ago on the day of our 20th anniversary, and we are doing a panel tomorrow at 3 o'clock where we will be unveiling our brand new full trailer. So come see that. What else do we need to talk about? We have a game show. We're going to be doing Doctor Who Jeopardy. We have all kinds of stuff. I know there's stuff I'm forgetting.
Yeah, we do that when we get on stage.
Yeah, I know. So come look for all the panels. Come and don't forget, if you have your app, rate and comment on each panel that you see so that we know what you liked, what you didn't like, what you would like to see more of next year, and we will tailor the show to what you request. So there you go.
Any other directors? Oh, you have something else?
Oh, and come see my band play tonight at 9 o'clock because we're a Bowie tribute band, and we have a very, very special show lined up for you that will open with a couple of big hits from the 80s, and then it's all on theme after that. Lots of songs that you'll know. Don't miss it. Hey guys, I'm Chuck. I'm running the Star Trek track this weekend. We've got a lot of fun things planned this week. For one, we've got guests. We have Stephen Manley, who played young Spock in Star Trek 3, amongst many other things over the course of his career, but he was cast and directed by Leonard Nimoy, playing Spock on screen, and there are very few people in the world who make that claim, so he's going to have some fun stories. We've also got Sandy Gamble, who was a stunt performer. She was a stunt coordinator, a dancer. She danced in Elvis movies. She was in the Monkees. She was the Salt Vampire on Star Trek as well as the television. She was Bill Mooney's stunt double on Lost in Space. She's got stories for days. We've got 2 panels with her this weekend, one Saturday and one Sunday. It's going to be a lot of fun. We also have a lot of just fun activities. My friend Randy Landers, who runs Potemkin Pictures, he's produced over 120 fan films. He came down, he's shooting a fan film here at the convention this weekend. We're actually having a workshop first thing in the morning, starting at 8:30 a.m. or as soon as folks can get there, running until 11. We're going to be filming a crowd scene. So if anyone has ever wanted to get close and personal, see how fan films made, be in it, get in costume, maybe have a speaking part, we're going to have a lot of fun there, and it's a great opportunity to get up close and personal, just be a little part of Star Trek. We also have the Earth Station Trek book launch, which if you know Alan Seiler from Hoolanta, he and I have a Star Trek podcast along with my wife Veronica and our friend Keith that we started during the pandemic as just sort of a way to keep ourselves sane when we were locked in our houses. But we've kept it going for 4 years now, and we got together and wrote a book, and it's sort of our personal anecdotes and reflections about Star Trek. We're launching that book here this weekend tomorrow at 1 o'clock. That's going to be a lot of fun. Yeah, it's going to be, it reminds me of the old Best of Trek books. books. If you ever familiar with Best of Trek, it was from the magazine of Star Trek fans, and it was just essays and opinions from fans, and that's what we're trying to bring back. We're also doing a live cast reading of Gold Key Comics tomorrow evening. We're going to have a cast, and we're going to have the panels on the screen, and we're going to bring the Gold Key Comics back to life. I think Gold Key Comics are part of Star Trek that often gets forgotten and overlooked and dismissed, but we're going to have some fun with it. We've also got a Star Trek party. Tonight, there's the Star Trek the first contact party at the convention. It's very classy. And then a far less classy party will be going on in the Star Trek track room tomorrow at 9 o'clock. We're going to have karaoke, games, dancing, refreshments. It's going to be a lot of fun. So come by the Star Trek track, check us out, and we're excited about this weekend.
Yay! KR! Yeah! I don't think I've never seen you ever.
When I did Magic Year One.
Hello, my name is KR. I am the director of the fan films track. Speaking of fan films, if you blast off to the 17th floor, I have scheduled all weekend long a bunch of fan films. Everything from Cyberpunk, Fallout New Break was earlier today. We got Doctor Who Velocity, a bunch of Star Wars and Star Trek tomorrow, including Frontier, Riven, some old Doctor Who on there. And then tomorrow morning at 8, I got some classic 70s and 80s Saturday morning cartoons and TV shows like Land of the Lost, Wonderbug, Retro Woman and Dinah Girl, She-Ra, that'll run for a couple hours. And tonight, tomorrow night and Saturday, we are doing a version of Mafia, both themed to Doctor Who at night and during the day, Star Wars, which is a family-friendly version. So yeah, if you ever want, just go up to the 17th floor, watch some stuff, chill out. There's gonna be stuff running all weekend. I can tell you exactly what it is. Or come hang out with us and play some Mafia.
That's their version of Death Eaters for all your conjuration rituals.
Oh,
Yes, well, okay, sure.
Elizabeth can't be here for Cosmic Coffee House, but come join us up on the 16th floor to have a drink. Not only do we have a self-serve station of coffee and tea, we also have specialty drinks with ingredients from everything from grenadine to hot cocoa to edible iridescents and butterfly pea flower tea. Not all in the same drink. Together.
Yeah, they got them all in one cup, we call it the garbage cans.
Yeah, well, we also have our version of Frappuccino. That's what I'm excited about.
Now, I'm in charge of, I gave duties to Charles and Danny and Ellen, and then I kept the duties for Other Worlds 1 and 2 and Deep Space Diversions. And Deep Space Diversions has got all sorts of different acts. We've got tons and tons of game shows, all sorts of different kinds of game shows. Other Worlds 1 and 2 is going to be panels about everything that's not one of the big three. And a lot of them are just like, I'm doing what's called second-tier science fiction, and it's just going to be about a bunch of different movies. And we've got ones that are about a bunch of different TV shows. So if you like that not big three science fiction, we got you covered. So come see us.
Also talk about your posters at the store,
What?
the posters in the hallway.
Yes. Oh, yeah. The big banners, the big travel banners that you see up and down the hallways, and the ship schematics, those can also be found at the store as posters.
So we also have Stellar Fest shirts, ta-da, and all those wonderful things. So stop by the store, it's in the hallway, right over there. And we will be offering tickets for Stellar Fest next year if we decide this was worth the weekend. Hope so. And Alan already mentioned it, but in the app you can save your schedule. And when you say the schedule, you can also rank and vote on your experience during the panels. We look at every single piece of that feedback, and it's really critical to us that we know what worked, what didn't work. You know, majority opinion rules, but in general, we want your feedback and information about what you enjoyed about it and what you thought maybe we could add. So please fill out feedback, give it star ratings and any comments you can provide, the more the better.
And when it goes bzz, that means we've updated. So check to make sure that what we've updated doesn't affect you. We may have changed the time. We may have changed the location. So
Yeah.
make sure that you check those bzz.
Can't unput the guide, but the app is your friend for that, so, for any changes. And we don't know if Brian Ross is gonna make his 8 o'clock, so we're working on that. He missed his flight, so we'll have to see Brian Ross. Yep, so those changes may come in when people are having challenges getting here. Things like that. So the app is your friend, but the guide is there for people who prefer to use that as their method. But you can't unprint it, so it's outdated. You have something? Wonderful.
I do. I do have 3 more shows this weekend, and all of them are different.
Do they get better?
I'll be slinking back to my chair now.
And I have one last question, we're about out of time, but I definitely want to find out, we started this con at 4, because we feel like Atlanta traffic is a nightmare. We start Conjuration at 12, so you don't have to answer it now, because I can't see any of your hands, but think about it, try to give us feedback. If, later in the evening is a better time, we can do so much more programming if we have more hours, and we do tend to do 12 o'clock. But it was the first year we knew people wouldn't change their lives to be here on a Friday at 12, but yeah. Oh yeah, please.
Hey everyone, I am bringing some films to show 8 p.m. until 2 a.m. in one of the rooms, and I'm going to let y'all pick what you want to see. Classic Star Trek, Space 1999, V, all sci-fi, and it's got stuff from some of the guests here, like Sandra Gimple and Marta Kristen, Lost in Space episodes of the original commercials, real film, if you want to check it out, till 2 a.m. I'm Chance Bartels, the Nostalgic Pop Blast. Hope you come see me. Free refreshments.
And when he says film, he means real, honest-to-God film.
Like 16 minutes.
Not a videotape, not a DVD, not a Blu-ray. I mean, like film. Real film. It's going to be in Other Worlds 2 at 8 o'clock tomorrow night.
Till 2 a.m.
And he's going to bring cookies. And there may be something else.
We also have, Chris hasn't made it yet, Chris LaPresto, but he will be here soon. We have I don't know the letters. The speeder bike will be here. It's like the broom ride for those who are here for Conjuration. You get to actually travel through the forest of Endor and shoot down rebels. You get 3 lives. It's free, and it'll be at the very end of the hallway once he sets it up, and it's a really great experience. So everybody should try that out. We also have Artemis here. They will be set up so that you can do, it's like virtual role playing with a screen that has the ship, and everybody has a role on the ship, and they communicate as if you're running the ship. It's really awesome. And they're right there in that front room. And then, yeah.
The hall,
they're down the hall.
too.
We moved
Right
it.
next to the Georgia Reptile Society. Because everybody needs some corn in their life. So make sure you go show them some love.
Oh. And all those hard eye. I guess TARDIS is a hard eye. I don't know. We have a photo booth version out here, and then we have the prop version in the other hall in front of the TARDIS, in front of the Doctor Who room. So we have lots of opportunities to do all sorts of things. If you have any children with you, we have some coloring books and some things to do if you just want to keep busy. We also have some spray chalk. We'll have auto show out in the back parking lot. So if you just go down this hallway and go out the double doors on the left, at the very end of the hall, we have Men in Black. We have
Bessie, we're going to have a Battlestar Galactica themed out Polaris.
Bessie will be here tomorrow. That's from the Doctor Who. Yeah. because it's amazing. So, another little detail.
Hi, everyone. We'll be bringing Bessie tomorrow and be on display in the back lot with the other cars. Bessie's really special. She started life as a 1954 English Ford and received a custom body by the Siva Motor Car Company. It is the same make and model as the car used on Doctor Who during the 70s with Pertwee and Tom Baker. And it's just fantastic. We just love it to death. We just got it out of the restoration shop today, so we'll be here tomorrow. So come by and say hi. Oh yes, my wife wanted me to remind you that there's only 36 of these cars left in the whole world, and ours is the only one in the United States. So, so don't touch.
Wow, thank you so much.
Look with your eyes, not with your hands.
So with that-
I used to be a teacher.
With that, get really familiar with the schedule, look at the app, save your schedule, make sure there's so much to do. We gave you lots of choices every hour. I know you won't be bored, so go out and have fun. We appreciate you. Thank you for spending your weekend with us, and welcome to Stellar Fest.
All right, everyone. That was the opening of Stellar Fest. Like it or not, it was pretty decent. So welcome. Welcome, everyone. It's Candy. It's right there. Say hi, everybody. Me and Candy here with my friend, so it's interesting, fun. So anyway, welcome to the Adventures of Roxanne, and we'll see y'all on Monday for Minecraft Monday. So everyone, have a blessed weekend. If you live in Georgia or you want to drive down to Georgia or up to Georgia, we're in Duluth. Check us out, Stella Fest. Bye-bye, everyone. Stellar Fest, Duluth, Georgia. See y'all on the next one. Bye.